Time to take another bale up to the horses. Like I said in the last video, I honestly can't wait for spring. I just want to do some fun tractor stuff. But I wanted to take a second to answer. I get questioned all the time, what size bales are these? Being I'm moving these with a 2025R. And these are 4x4s. They're just good horse hay. And they average about 500 pounds. We did make a few 4x5s that I brought them up earlier in the late fall, early winter, whatever you want to call it. And they were probably 650, 700. I mean, it handled it, but I definitely probably wouldn't have picked them all the way to the top of the cylinders. These bales here, you know, I have no problem with these bales. They're, like I say, they average about 5 to 550, give or take. And that's well within the loader specs of this 120R loader that I have. So anyway, I just wanted to take a second and answer a couple of questions that I frequently get asked about the size of these bales and the weight of them. I just wanted to finish this video off. I had a request from a subscriber as to what type of plow I'm actually plowing with. It is actually a 72-inch Moose plow, UTV plow. I did use it for 3 or 4 years on the side-by-side. I think it's better on the tractor. Let me show you a little bit of that. I had a request from one of my subscribers as to what plow I'm using. It is, as you can see, it's a 72-inch Moose plow, UTV plow. I actually used it for 4 years on the side-by-side, and then I got the tractor, and it seemed like a better fit on the tractor. I bought the blank plate here from Titan Attachments, and I had a friend weld it up. I'm not a welder, so he did a real nice job. And if you see here, this piece right here is what we cut off. I never actually did like the way that fit under the mule. It always seemed to loosen up the U-bolts that held the bracket to the frame. There's a lot of lateral tension on just that narrow, where it pinned on. So I never did like that anyways. If I ever do buy another plow for the side-by-side, I would make sure that it has it bolts out from the front of the frame. They seem to be much more stable that way. Tim, I hope that answered your questions. I hope that was enough of a description. It's pretty basic. I didn't, reinvent the wheel by any means here. And by the sounds of it, the forecast, I'll probably be using it tomorrow night when I get home from work. So I'm not going to do any more snow plowing videos, though. I mean, how many times can you watch a guy plow the same driveway? But please, like I said, stay tuned. Spring's around the corner, hopefully, and we'll get some much more interesting footage there with the tillage and planting, hilling potatoes. We grow a lot of potatoes, so that's one of our specialties, potatoes and sweet corn. So please, like I said, like and subscribe. Stay tuned. There's going to be some more interesting stuff right down the road. Thank you.